away.
Share away.
All right.
Good.
Nobody has anything to share.
Well, speaking of share, I saw her in Las Vegas. She was good.
I was too young. Right. Now she's too old.
Who's that?
Cher.
Cher?
Yeah.
She's only 70-something.
That's it.
A young 70-something.
What is she?
Prime is over.
But she was good. She was good.
I saw her last year with my daughter.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was good.
But she was just on...
How heavy is that?
What is she? 70...
Yo, Freddie.
I like going on
Not
the
bad.
table, she was a cop.
Freddie.
What?
So the two songs?
First one.
Huh? The
Wait
two
till you get
songs?
my next.
Yeah, you got two songs we're playing from you,
No, the
Congratulations.
two sodas.
Sodas.
There's the French Sinatra one on the front, and the Motown one the second.
but what did you write them down for him?
No, they're marked on the
He
back.
marked
Turn
the
it
back.
over.
Okay.
So that's the last one will be played. The first, turn it over again. I mean, turn all of them over. They're in order. That's all the French Sinatra stuff. Next one's all the Motown stuff, and that's all the club stuff.
Okay.
And they're marked on the back.
We're gonna
with it.
start the
We're gonna
one.
play any ones that's marked.
Okay, 4, 5,
There's
or
no
11.
person or anything on them.
Okay. I'm gonna give them
That
one
would
at a
never
time.
happen. I don't
Play number 4, 5, or 11, whichever you want. After our theme song. And then I'll give them as we go, so that
You got it.
so
Just do it like you
is-
want it.
Club will do in between two.
Okay.
All right. Get started here. Jose, this is the 940, but I'm waiting for. I'm gonna give you the pension. He gave me his. I'll wait till he sends me hotel and for.
That's the thing. He has to call because it's the hotel. Remember what happened last time? He has to call us.
You
Otherwise, I have to call the receptionist, and the receptionist transfers the call.
can you do that? If you have to.
You guys would have to talk to the receptionist. I can't.
I will. I'll talk to the
All right.
reception.
Okay.
How
I have his
official
cell.
delivery?
I have his cell. I'm gonna
Sure.
put it down just in
This
case.
is the guy we couldn't get on last week.
No. We have that covered. This is Ken Sagoes. 930.
Oh,
3-1. Oh, he was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4.
I'm gonna place an order for delivery.
Hello, everyone on Facebook Live. We are going live in a few minutes with
279.
the Wiseguyz Show on ddvradio.com. We have in-house guests tonight, and the show will take off in a few minutes. There's people logging on already.
Okay.
862
Let's have a look. Look at it first before we actually go live. Bring it. Is there any way to bring some sound up in that room?
I heard that.
I wanted to order 2 Sicilian pies. Well done. Yes, well
That
done.
looks good. Very good. There you go. Set it up. You can move it over.
1 2 liter.
I can move it too if I want to.
1 2 liter Pepsi.
10. Yeah, we're moving. Oh, sure.
And if you could
I
add
shared
cups
away
of
already.
ice, please. Just make it 12 each.
We got time because your song's gonna play.
No, that's all. How much is it?
Am I putting these on?
The opinions expressed by the host,
Yes.
callers, and guests are not those of DTVRadio.com, Vintage Productions LLC. its
You can turn mine down.
sponsors, or employees.
You can share the video to your
36
people
what?
5 times, different
Okay,
groups that
thank
you're a
you.
part of if you want. We're live on Facebook on our page. If you could share that,
Absolutely.
people will see 5 times, nothing crazy. Not like 1,000 like everybody else tries to do. We just want to just get some of your people groups involved. That's all. That's what I'm doing now, actually.
Is he loud enough? Could you hear? Huh? How come I'm hearing it there and not through the headphones?
Just don't overshare, babe, all right?
Yes.
I'm gonna overshoot.
How come I'm not hearing anything? Should I be hearing something?
Check your volume on your wire part.
Oh, who knew? This is like a real wire.
It's connected
Where's
to
the
it.
volume?
It's connected to here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, follow the cable and then mess with the knob.
Yeah, follow the cable.
Still not hearing. Oh. It's like a bad connection.
The knob.
Not the knob, it's the wire.
She's getting.
No. What?
She's gonna move me out.
Do you hear it?
No. No, I'm telling you, it's the wire, it's the input.
What?
When you jiggle it, you hear.
Here we go. Wiseguyz social.
Where's your plug?
I'm the second one here. This one. When you touch it, I hear it. Oh, there we go.
Good?
Nope. As soon as you stop touching it, it went off. Yep.
That was a very good year.
Oh, I got a little
There we go.
Town
Oh, no.
girls
You only got one side though, right?
summer night.
No. Oh, oh.
We
Usually that's how everything's should be done.
from the lights
Now I hear.
on the village
It's
green.
cutting in and out. Now it's nothing.
When I was 17.
Same thing. It's the connection. It's that gold thing.
You got it?
No.
I switched them and it's still not
the
getting.
adapter. The adapter is
That's
When I was 21. That was a very
Thank
good
you.
year.
That was a bad adapter.
That was a very good year for city girls, pretty girls who lived up
Thank you.
the stairs with all that perfume, yeah. How it came undone when I was 21.
We just start off the first segment just talking. I'll introduce you, but I'm not going to get into you too much unless it comes up.
Yeah.
All right. Your section would be at a half hour after the first segment.
When I was
either
35.
you could be at 9. I'm sorry. You could be
That
at
was a
8:30,
very,
and you could be at 9, or you could be at 8:30, and you could be at either way, or you could just,
That was a very
we got food coming, so we've got to have fun tonight.
for little girls of independent means.
Let me log on, and then we
We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35.
Sounds better than when I recorded.
All right, Jose.
Let's see, right?
All right, welcome to the Wiseguyz Show. That's right. You were just listening to, if you're on tuning, to Hunter Hayes, who's in studio tonight. To I forget, what was the title of that?
It was a very.
It was a very good year. Frank Sinatra, beautiful song by Hunter Hayes. Great job on it. Welcome to another Wednesday of the Wiseguyz Show, the continuing countdown to HorrorCon, New Jersey HorrorCon. New Jersey HorrorCon will be taking place this week on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And we will be there, and we got a lot of stuff happening. We got a couple of the, just so you know, actors like Sean Astin, Kerry Green, Marky Ramone, Barry Bostwick. That's right. And our guest tonight, a guest of ours, Kevin Sagoes. And calling in is one of the top guys at HorrorCon, Rob Bruce. So we got a lot coming up. That's around 9:30. But right now, let me introduce our guest, our in-studio guest. We have you, as you did hear, Hunter Hayes as the music. It was a very good year. And sitting next to Hunter, we got the Sicilian guy, comedian, the Sicilian guy. Oh man, a little
the
cold,
humidity in here.
little cold here. But welcome to the Wiseguyz Show.
Thank you, sir.
And
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's good. We have a lot. Let me tell you something. A lot of people told me that you were a very funny comedian. I never heard of you until like about a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And your brother really like beefed you up. So when I checked you out, no, but you even have an event coming up. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Let me just get going with some more stuff. We want to send our condolences out, the Wiseguyz Show, to a good friend of the Wiseguyz Show. He passed away today. Last week was Frankie Vincent. This week, Jake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta passed away at 95 years old. God bless him. Our condolences to his family and friends. I met Jake LaMotta personally, and he wasn't doing too well then. And he hung in there for about 5 years after that. And like I said, I met him a few times. And I'm sorry to their family and friends. Our condolences. May he rest in peace and have a wonderful life in heaven.
We should all live to 95.
That's right. Unbelievable. But he was a nice guy. So also, I spoke to Johnny. Oh, let me introduce myself. I am Freddie the Fireman, your host this evening on the Wiseguyz Show. And sitting next to me right here is Sal the Zip. I can't say your last name. I just learned Cuvatro, so now Scalona. Sal the Zip Scalona is in studio, and he's going to tell us right now about his guest. So as he's about his event coming up on Saturday.
September 23rd, Saturday, at the Sports Domain, Route 46 in Clifton. We have NWA Big Apple, The Return. It's our last NWA show. As of October 1st, we're not affiliated with NWA anymore. We're going to be changing our name to Tri-State Wrestling. And it's going to be a good show. We have a lot of good matches. We have Tokyo Monster defending his NWA Heavyweight Championship. We have my tag team guys, the Syndicate. We have Alpha Jr., the Wild Samoan son. We have the Patriot, Robbie E., Rene Dupree, Andrew Anderson, who's my partner in the NWA. It's going to be a great show, and it's all going to donate to Pink Heals. Pink Heals is children's cancer in Jersey. They travel all over the state, all over the country. They're going to have their two of the pink vehicles at the location. Kids could sign the fire truck. It's a nice situation. Some of the proceeds are going to go to them, and it's a good cause. I hope everybody can come down. It's going to be a great show. Of course, Freddie will be there.
Oh, the Wiseguyz will be there. Listen, just so you know, Sal, I don't want you to think we're dissing you on Saturday. We are going to be at HardCon, but HardCon closes at 7 o'clock on Saturday, but we're going to leave a little early HardCon to be at the wrestling event on time.
Okay.
Just so you know. And we might have a surprise. By the way, sitting across from me is our master magician, our official magician, Mike Healy's in the house. Let's give Mike a round of applause. Coming in today, we got Jumpin' Gennaro. Jumpin' Gennaro's running a little late as usual, but we're used to that. The Wiseguyz come in and out of here like mad dogs, so you don't know who's coming in, who's going. Andrew Anderson's here one day. Chicken Man's on his way. Chicken Man confirmed he's coming in, so. And we're going to do a shout out to Billy Gagoots out in Florida. Billy, you're going to be coming here soon. I know you want to do Chiller Theater, so we'll be seeing you. Also, our A&D photographer, Anthony Scala, he's coming in later around 9 o'clock. We'll do a group shot, do a nice shot to post up at the end of the night so everybody can remember the Wiseguyz Show. But let's keep going to more announcements.
If somebody wants to go to wrestling, how do they
You can go on our website. Yes, we have a website. Yes, NWA.com.
There you go. Okay.
All right. So, but NWA, now Cuvatro. What happened to Cuvatro? We were supposed to have another wrestler come in, Cuvatro.
Cuvatro got a flat coming over to George
What
Washington.
the hell, Cuvatro? Yeah, I know you're listening. You're sitting on the George Washington Bridge. Cuvatro's sitting with the cell phone with the white eyes, and he's sitting there going,
I feel for you, pal.
Oh, man. But Cuvatro, we wish you the best. Hopefully you can make it in to have some Sicilian pizza. It is Sicilian night here at the Wiseguyz Show because we got the Sicilian comedian in the house tonight. All right. And look at this. Can I see that? I know I'm not worthy of holding that, but can I hold it? Let me see. I want everybody to see what this is. This is no joke here. This is an Emmy Award, and this is one of seven of Hunter Hayes, right? Am I correct? And I want you to know, I won the Emmy the other night for the Wiseguyz Show. No, I'm only kidding, but this is a well-earned Emmy for Hunter Hayes. Congratulations. Wow. And we want to thank you for bringing it in and sharing with us. I know a lot of people wanted to see you play the sax.
It's heavy, huh?
I'm sure that you're going to have a few events to tell us about that
Oh,
you'll be
yeah.
playing soon, and
Yes.
we could come watch you.
Absolutely.
I do remember watching you in Lombardi's in Fairfield.
And we had a good time.
Yeah, a lot of fun there.
Good food, good music, good people.
Bobby Valley would come in
Bobby
once in a
Valley
while.
would come in and sing with me.
Yes,
remember?
yes.
Frankie Valley's brother.
Yes, absolutely. And Al Lombardi, our buddy,
Al.
but that closed down.
I know.
They're not there no more. We'll talk though. We got a lot of
gotta
stuff
talk,
coming
yeah,
up.
Musician of the year.
Real quick, I want to do a quick mention of the Wiseguyz Show. Where you can find the Wiseguyz Show. You can find the Wiseguyz Show at thewiseguyzshow.com. Go there and tell us about what you think. Also, Wiseguyz Facebook group page, which you're watching us live right now. The Wiseguyz at Instagram. The Wiseguyz Show at Instagram. Wiseguyz Show at Wiseguyz Live. And also, that is Wiseguyz Show. Where the hell is that? That's not, oh no, that's YouTube. YouTube Wiseguyz Live, and then ddvradio.com. Tonight we're on, and then DDV Radio on TuneIn if you're listening to us in your car, and Dreamstream Radio 6 to 8 p.m. on Fridays, City World Radio 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Thursdays, Armed Forces Radio Network at random times, and Italian American Radio, Internet Radio, 24 hours. Right now we are working on building that network, and there's a lot of good stuff happening there. Facebook Live, we're on, and YouTube Live, Wiseguyz Live. So that's the Wiseguyz, how you can find us and check us all out everywhere. And the Wiseguyz are moving pretty good. We got a lot of things we're doing. We're doing Horrorcon, the West, and the Chicken Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicken Man of Alcatraz has entered the building. Do you know Hunter Hayes? That's the Sicilian.
Happy birthday.
Do you know this guy?
No.
You know his
He
brother?
looks familiar.
You know his brother? You know his brother?
You're from Garfield?
Yeah.
No, Tino.
Tino.
Of course. I knew it was you, man. How you doing?
Good, brother. All right. See?
What's up, the barber?
You know how I know he knew you? Because when he came to the cafe, he knew your brother. So somewhere along the
Yeah,
line.
we were like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? Everybody knows.
His
Tino.
father used to cut my hair. I was like 6.
I
And
know.
now, but nobody could cut his hair.
Yeah, right? No.
What happened? Are you all right? Cavatro's stuck on the George Washington Bridge.
Over the bridge.
He
came up to the
drove.
Jersey
He
side.
drove over the bridge. So, everything okay?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time driving here?
Yeah.
You all right?
Why are you late?
That's all right. That's okay. We just, as long as you're here, we miss you.
We're doing the kill.
The Chicken Man of Alcatraz, everybody. Come on, let's give him a round of applause. All right.
Who's this? Mine? I know. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
We
Next
brought-
year.
Steve Colbert dropped it off.
But talk about the Italian American internet
Yeah.
radio. I spoke to the owner, and we are working on a network that will be bringing Italian American radio to Italian American communities, and I'm glad to be a part of that. And that's something that's going to be a lot of fun.
Good deal.
Uncle Floyd, we're trying to get them all on there. So, but Hunter, what do you think so far? You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Oh man, a little hot.
Lots
in
of
here.
you guys playing.
Woo,
the
sweating bullets. I can't use it. But
Yeah, the AC's not working. You may hear sounds
hey,
of
hey, Chicken Man, give me a couple paper towels.
and some ice
No,
cubes.
Webster, I forgot
We
the
need a block
phone.
of ice and a fan.
Yeah. The old-fashioned way, eh?
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. You were when did you start comedian?
So I started like about
I'm here for the hero.
9 or 10 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, I started with social media. Social media blew me up.
I saw that. I know.
What does she do
So you
before
only
that?
started a couple months ago and you blew up that fast?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Pretty much. So growing up Italian, man, it's funny.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to curse on this?
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Oh,
uncensored.
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 You say what you want. Say whatever you want.
Sure.
So do you know Jerry the plumber? Do you know
Yeah,
Jerry?
where is Jerry?
He's Jerry had to go to a wake. A good friend of ours,
Oh.
mother-in-law passed, and they were very close. So he did call me on the way here, and we apologize. Also, real quick, another announcement: our DJ Rob Santos is in the house somewhere in here. Rob, where are you, Rob? Just wanted to mention you. Throw a shout out to our DJ, our official DJ, and soon-to-be engineer Rob Santos over there. What's up, Rob? What's up, bud?
So back to the interview.
Yes,
Point
let's
of
go.
order.
Let's,
Point of
yeah,
order.
let's go back to Sicilian. So tell us
Oh
what
yeah,
happened.
so I was saying, so
But one question before we continue on this conversation.
What happened? What happened?
Now?
What?
Now you're Italian or Sicilian?
oh man, that's
He's from Palermo.
That's
He's
the big,
Sicilian.
the big
So how you the
everyone-
Sicilian guy if you're Italian? Now?
Who said I'm Italian?
Oh,
I didn't say I'm Italian. I was born in Palermo.
Yes, that's what I saw. I
Not
can only go by
Sicilian.
what I read.
Non sei siciliano.
No, whatever.
You're Italian. Go ahead, Freddie.
What name do you
Continue
go
on.
by?
No, he's got a.
What name do you go by?
Al the Sicilian guy. Trademarked and everything. Nobody can take it away.
All right, but this is what your show poster on Saturday, October 28th. Title is Growing Up Italian.
That's correct. I started, my first show was September 6th in Lodi, New Jersey. Sold out in 3 weeks.
Nice.
Sold out 400 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I just went with a regular venue. I didn't know I was going to sell out. Or, you know, I was going to entertain 100 people, about 400 plus. I had to refuse a couple people. And it turned out to be an amazing show. A lot of great feedback. So, you know, now I have to hit the cities that, you know, there's high demand. Queens.
Are you the
Staten
only
Island.
opener? I mean, did you just go in there, boom, you're a comedian?
No, I used guys like Rich Carucci.
Oh, Rich, I know Rich.
Joe Conti.
Joe Conti.
Yeah.
How about Bob Levy? He's hurt right now, but I'd like to see work a little bit with Bob Levy. You ever-
Yeah, you know, maybe.
He's not
Maybe.
Italian,
I've been
though.
talking to Mike
More like
Marino.
rated X, XX.
He's a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike
right
was
now.
here. Mike Marino. I
Mike
spoke to
Marino
him on
was
the
here a
phone.
couple times, very
Spoke
good
to him on
guy.
the phone, and we're going to try to get together
He's
soon.
performed with Sal Valentinetti.
That's correct.
We
That's
saw him.
correct.
Awesome
Awesome singer,
where that
Sal.
was.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I know.
Mike's also doing a show for the fire department on the 30th. There's a lot of stuff happening on the 30th, so we're gonna try.
He's
to...
in LA right now. He's really busy.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
really busy. So we're just trying to see the timing and trying to get together. He's supposed to be back September 22nd back in Jersey. That's what we're going to try to get together. October 28th, Queens. It's at the LaGuardia Plaza Hotel. That holds about 400 people. We're about 68 tickets from being sold out.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Good.
I also have this great artist that I'm working with. His name's Biagio Benavenga. He's coming out with remakes. He did the 1981 remake of Shut Up Your Face.
Yes.
He did a great remake. You can find that on my Facebook.
What happened to the guy who sang the real show?
That's Joe Dolce.
Is he around still?
I think he's
I want
around.
to get him on the show.
You know,
I think that would be cool.
He's probably old. I think.
Probably like 96.
I think he's really old.
Who's older, him or Jake Lamont? No, Jake Pierce. So I don't watch it. No.
No, I don't know, but this guy was in his 40s in 1981. So what is he now?
Wow.
70?
Wow.
75, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm working with
Well,
this guy.
that's, you know,
This guy Biagio. He's doing all these remakes, and what we're doing is we're making these music videos, and I had the honor to be in these music videos working with him.
Nice.
So I let him. We work together. He comes to my shows. He opens up with his music as well, and then we have two other comedians before me, and then I'm the headliner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, how did you? I mean, like, it takes a while to become headliner. I mean, is your like what can I ask you? Where did you? How did you even get your comedy?
All right, this is how it went. I'll tell you from the beginning. I started just reenacting Italian American mothers. So if you look at my Facebook, it's all the Italian American immigrant mothers that you know that just do shit. That's just it's funny.
It
If you
is.
really
It
think
is.
about it, it's funny.
So you're mocking.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm
pretty
gonna
much-
tell you. I'll give you an example. I had a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine whose father, when he used to do like get all banged up and shit, he used to say the next day, yeah, James, you go the wrong way.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, and that's what James, our buddy James, he went to become a comedian. I think he did about a year, and then he passed on us. But a friend of mine, James Napadano, a dear friend of mine, who probably would have been a great Wiseguyz show guy, but he passed away a few years ago. And but he was starting to do stand-up comedy, and he was starting to build up a big audience. So that's what I'm saying. It takes a lot. You got to be really funny to start off right up.
This is what I did. So pretty much, you know, like my father. My father's a typical immigrant who I'll eat food. I'll eat like an apple. Okay, this is just a crazy example. I'll eat an apple, and I take a bite of the apple. I don't like the apple. I throw it out. My father looks at me. You think that shit grows on trees? Yeah, I'm like, actually it does, Dad. So what I did is, so I just
You write it down? Do you write it down?
I write it down. I'm believe it or not, I just write notes and I just start creating these stories in my head, and I just start recording it and putting it on video. I put it on Facebook, I put it on Instagram, and that's the way I started. So my video started getting from anywhere from when I started like 100 views till one day I had my Facebook maxed out at 5,000.
Yeah, I noticed.
My personal page, and
it's not easy to do that.
And a couple videos getting 200, 400,000 views. You know, 500,000 views. So, and then there was a demand. People were like, "Listen, put this shit on stand-up." So what I did is, instead of starting straight up from little comedy cups, 10 and 15 minutes, I took a chance. I took a chance, and I created my show thanks to my followers on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you know what? I did everything myself. I put money out of my pocket. I got an event. I got production companies.
Nice.
I did everything on my own. And I did it on my own, and you know what? And the turnout was unbelievable. I sold out.
Let's give. Come on, that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of work. It does. I understand. Believe me, I do. I really understand what it takes.
It's hard though.
I have a friend of mine. His name is. I have a very good friend of mine. His name is Victor Botetto.
Oh, of course. I see him all the time.
I did his video. I made his video. I used to hang out with him in the hotels before he even made it. And he made that bread and milk video.
Yes.
And from that bread and milk video, he skyrocketed like a.
I remember that video.
Like one of North Korea's rockets. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean he.
Joe Conti says hello to everyone.
What's
He's
up,
watching.
Joe? What's up, Joe?
Joe Conti. See that?
Be careful. Don't share too much, then you lose it all.
No, I know.
See, I just mentioned Joe Conti.
That duct tape gives out. We're
2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Should we go to break?
No, it's not going to give
But
out.
we'll come back with Hunter. We did a lot of Sicilian, but then we'll come back and forth with Giuseppe. Yeah, it takes a lot to do that, and I noticed, comedians, have to do a lot of work to get funny, and
it really is.
I always said that
a lot of pressure.
When you write stuff down and you really put it into your act, it's going to always stay with you. George Carlin was the best at it. He was one of my favorites, and he would tell you that was his job, to think up goofy shit. And write it down, and then come around every now and then and let you know what it is.
My 1 hour headline is written strictly from me, myself. Pretty much all my my life growing up, pretty much.
Nice.
I still have more, but I did it in a 1 hour comedy stand-up, which is it's kind of different because I incorporate videos and stand-up at my shows.
Well, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back with the Sicilian guy, comedian, the Sicilian guy, and especially Hunter Hayes, who brought in this beautiful Emmy Award. We'll be back after these messages. I am Fred the Farmer. Stay tuned with us on Facebook. We're gonna stay live throughout the whole time.
Mike Marino's on.
And Mike Marino logged in.
Mike Marino.
All right. This is the Wiseguyz Show. We'll be back after these messages. All right, we can take a break.
It's staying on live, guys,
Yeah,
just
we're
so
on
you
live,
know.
so
It's staying
about
live.
your
Just a
ex-girlfriend.
few seconds.
I don't have no accent.
Sal, if you want to come on and read it one more time, or you want me to read it? I'd rather have you read it.
Yeah.
Here, go get it from him. He's coming around the other side.
Oh shit! This shot me. Oh, that's not
How long? Where are we at? 2 minutes?
That's the commercials that you hear playing
Oh,
on
okay.
your end. Yes, 2 minutes.
I thought it was my phone again. Last week I think I shut my.
We'll be right back, everyone, on Facebook Live, so don't go nowhere. So all the guests and all the Wiseguyz will be returning in a few minutes. So stay tuned for a lot more to come.
I slept with that for the first night.
Did I don't blame
My
you.
wife said, "Get that thing out of
It was like hitting her.
there." I had it on my chest.
Put it out. But then you guys will definitely come back in. You got a minute and a half. Right, what on here? He knows them all. Trust me. I'll hook you up with him if you want.
Yeah, definitely. That would be great.
I mean, you double headline, it's a home run. He says, as long as you make the money, that's all that matters.
Thank you for watching.
Matter of fact, take all of them.
Okay.
A lot of people watch today.
All right, sure.
All right.
The I Love Music one is the R&B one.
Okay, we're gonna go with those numbers that we had, the phone numbers. But you can play the next song coming.
Which one?
It's marked on the back.
Which CD?
Oh, the Frank Sinatra one?
Oh, the second CD. Look.
He's got them all now.
Oh, you got them all?
Yeah, which one?
Not the Frank Sinatra one. Pick one from the other CD now.
Yeah, the I Love
These two we haven't played yet.
This one.
Okay.
Do that one.
Pick one from that one.
All right.
Those are original. Or everything on that one is original music.
All right.
Club music that was.
All right, so we'll start with you now. Sicilian guy can take a break if you want. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Well, we're gonna be more on him now.
Let me know when you need
want
that. Come and sit down. Yeah, all right,
Sit down,
cool.
have a drink.
Absolutely.
Share the video maybe a little bit, and then you're at 9.
9?
You're all you 9.
Beautiful.
Okay. You know what it is? These damn headphones make me sweat. I don't know what the hell it is. Annette. Annette.
No. What?
Okay. Ken Sagoes gave me the information from the hotel.
Yes.
I'm gonna copy it.
Text it to me, and then I'll take care of it.
He said, I'll take care of it. I like that.
Copy. I'm gonna text it right to your phone.
Okay.
Oh, that's pressure. I wrote that.
You're now listening to Hunter Hayes.
Hey Rob, you hear this? He's a big DJ. Let me tell you, he's our DJ. You know why?
I wrote this one, Robbie. It's called Pressure. It was about my former relationship. Will you ever be satisfied? I could never please your girl no matter how much I try. And I got the police wagon in that one. I'm gonna leave you that copy.
great job. Hunter's in studio right now. Just joining us is Jumpin' Gennaro. Jumpin' Gennaro's back here. Right.
We have a great crew here.
Well, that was
Special guest.
We heard Frank Sinatra, Hunter Hayes, and now we heard house music Hunter Hayes. Or should I call that? And Hunter, welcome to the Wiseguyz show. And let's get started with Hunter Hayes, an R&B singer and saxophone player. Where I know you from seeing you playing the saxophone. You're not the country artist. Don't get them confused. Don't get them confused. Everything good? And, now, you're from Montclair, New Jersey. You still in Montclair?
No, I'm in Little Falls, right next to
Oh, okay. So you walked here.
Yeah, almost.
All right. Peter's, you're from Little Falls too, right?
My street address is from Little Falls,
Oh, so-
but I live in West Milford. No.
All right. So Hunter, now I did a little research on you. Now, this all started at the age of 15.
Yeah.
What did it all? So, do you want to tell us about it? Or you want me to?
Well, it wasn't a happy story at first because my mom had a nervous breakdown. I had to go to a foster home, and those are years I thought like everybody left me hanging, this and that. And she came back to get me after a year. But during that 1 year, the lady who ran the foster home, her son was a minister. He had an old beat-up saxophone in the closet, and I found it. And he said, "You can have it. If you can blow a note on it, you can have it." So I honked the note. And he said, "Take it home." Took it home. I taught myself how to play "Fly Me to the Moon" by Frank Sinatra. And well, I used to shine shoes.
How old are you?
15.
15. All right.
I started late.
Love the story, right?
And I went up to a place called Palladium Lanes to shine shoes one time, and this guy named Pat Gallo was singing there in the lounge. So Big John Evangelista, I used to always like to make fun of the Italian guys. He said, "Hey kid, I want you to go downstairs and just knock on the door and tell the guy I want you to shine shoes. And if he says no, tell him Big John said, let the kid shine his shoes." So I knocked on the door, and sure enough, he opened the door, and it was Pat Gallo with his trumpet, and he was going, "Hey kid, what's up?" And I said, "The guy upstairs told me to shine your shoes." He said, "Kid, I'm wearing patent leather shoes." John was listening upstairs. He said, "Let the kid shine your freaking shoes." So he said, "Kid, you like music?" I said, "Yeah, my dad plays with Dizzy Gillespie and Miles when they would come to Newark." Hunter Sr., my dad. And he said, "Well, come upstairs in the lounge, put your box over there because I don't want John to see." And he went upstairs, and the ladies had, it was a Friday night, and they had big hair, and they smelled good, cigarette smoke, everything was just right. And he came out singing, "Summer wind came blowing in from across the sea." First time I ever heard it in my 9 years old. First time I ever heard it in my life. And I was like, I gotta sing that song. And I told this story at his funeral when Pat died. And his kid said, "Come and tell this to my mother again." And that was a true story. And he gave me $5 for that.
Wow.
And
Well, back then, $5 was
it was
$5.
a lot of money. It was a lot. Yeah, it was real silver.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And yeah, so by the time I was 15 and I was in the foster home, the guy gave me the people gave me the saxophone. I taught myself how to play it. And next thing you know, my mom came back.
Was this all Montclair?
Oh, some of it was in Orange.
Orange. Oh, you from Orange?
I'm from Montclair, but my mom moved around.
Because we just did the Orange Festival.
Oh, yeah?
Italian American Festival in
I
Orange.
should have been there.
We gotta try to get you to play there next year.
Yeah.
I
I would
didn't
love
think
to.
of that. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Lucy,
that
if you're
was
listening.
Going back to your roots.
That's a nice one.
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh, we have the mayor. Everybody shows up.
Emmy Award winner, how can you not?
He's
We
gonna
can
go
work
tell
on
everybody
that.
he was holding an Emmy Award.
I said Emmy Award.
Can we give him an Atzo?
Oh, that's a Wiseguyz tradition here. Did you read your wrestling?
Huh?
Did you read the wrestling event?
Not the second time.
Did you read it the second time?
No.
Tell us real quick. Let me. You were supposed to read it at the beginning. I'm sorry.
September 23rd, Sports Domain on Route 46. The MWA Big Apple return.
Put it up a little.
Bring it up high. We got to
You're covering up the Hunter.
Don't block Hunter, please.
Put it right there.
It's a great lineup. We have a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. It's family orientated. It's a portion of the proceeds go to the Pink Heels, which is the children's cancer, which is a good cause. I wish everybody can come down. As of October 1st, we're no longer NWA Big Apple, unfortunately. We'll be called Tri-State Wrestling Alliance. We wish NWA good luck.
All right, you ready? You ready? Saturday, September 23rd, 2017, live from the Sports Domain Academy, 1075 US Route 46, Clifton, New Jersey. A portion of the tickets to sales will be donated to Pink Heels on the cars that night. You're looking at Andrew Anderson and everybody else. Andrew Anderson, the official Wise Guy wrestler. The Wise Guys will be there. Make sure you're there. Chicken Man, everybody's going that night. Check us out at the Tri-State Wrestling Alliance.
That's right next door
Thank
to
you,
the
Freddie.
46
All right. And
That's right next door
Cavacho,
to the 46
Cavacho, take it easy.
Yeah, Cavacho,
Somebody's
you need
coming.
my help?
I'm gonna come and call you now, right?
All right. Thank you.
Triple
Let's
A's
go back
on his
to
way.
Wise.
Guys, I'm gonna step out.
Okay, cool. Have a slice of pizza. Don't if you
Thank
leave
you
it.
so much
We
for
want
having
to take
me.
a group picture. Don't go nowhere.
All right, baby.
At least wait till after the break. We get a group picture.
All right, okay.
You're leaving?
Okay, so now, so Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, something happened a few years after that, though. It was only 3 years after that. You ended up getting involved with a band called The Hotline.
Yeah.
And you were signed to D-Light Records, which is a very famous record company. And along with Kool and the Gang and GQ.
Yep.
So you want to give us a little about
68.
that? Tell us how that happened.
1968, 69. We were playing Kool and the Gang records. Every band in the neighborhood was playing because they were our age.
Yeah.
So the next thing you know, we're playing in New York at a place called the Cheetah Club, and who comes walking in but their manager? Just had an argument with them, and he said, okay, we're done. He said, I'll get a replacement band. So he came into Cheetah Club, and we were playing Love the Life You Live. Their new release was just out. He helped them write that. So when we were playing it, he had an epiphany. He was like, these are my replacement guys. And we actually sang. They only chanted and played instrumental music, funk. And that's what got them started because they were so good with the funk.
Right.
And everybody was playing it. But when they came to see us, we were singing hard. I was singing, the organ player, he could sing like Marvin Gaye. I would do Stevie Wonder, put the glasses on, play the harmonica. So he said, these guys will take them a step further. I'll get back at Kool and the Gang by having these guys. So what did he do? He came up on the stage and said, I'm gonna make you guys big. Everybody says that. But he said, he was smart, Gene Red. He said, I'm gonna pay for the recording studio and everything, you don't have to sign a contract. We all looked at each other. Trumpet player was always skeptical. He said, I don't like it. I said, well, look, man, I'm excited. I'm only 20 years old at the time. I said I was gonna make it by the time I was 21. Let's do this. Oh, you get excited too easy. You fall in love easy. You wanna sign contracts too easy. You're gonna get hurt. I said, I don't care. I'm signing the contract. We signed the contract. We went and recorded Who's Gonna Take the Weight in Funky Granny, Love the Life You Live. Kool and the Gang actually came to the studio and heard us recording, and they looked at each other. I remember Kool looked at his brother, and he was like, these guys are good. But they weren't afraid because they knew that this guy was a rat. They already knew that. They said, well, they're going to find out.
Well, the music business is going to be like any other business. Just a cutthroat
business.
business.
The guy, this cutthroat. Sure enough, the guy disappeared with the masters. Where's Gene? Where's Gene? Where's Gene? Come on, it's time for the record to be released. Never got released.
Wow.
It got released after the fact, and they said, you're not going to put out Who's Going to Take the Weight? Kool and the Gang said, we're going to put it out because we helped write it. They put it out. Their version was big. Next thing you know, now they're in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
So I had to go on my own solo career and prove my own point that I was a solo artist.
And that's what you did in 86, 87?
That's where I started writing for myself, singing for myself.
And you did two very good house records called Are You With It and This Time.
And This Time.
All right.
And they did pretty big in New York, got on Billboard magazine in the top 100.
Were they on independent labels?
Yeah, no, it was on, I was on Island Records, got there at the same time as Grace Jones, Eric B. and Rakim, and then went from there to Columbia Records.
Just so you know, not to cut you off, he was on the radio, and his music was played by most famous DJs, Little Louis Vega, Tony Humphries, and Naheem Johnson. So, I mean, and then you're talking big major radio networks, so your music was out there.
They made me what I am, Hunter Hayes, because everybody in school knew me as Dougie.
Also appeared at the Paradise Garage in New York and the Mecca House.
Yeah,
you played everywhere.
Yeah,
I seen you play, man. It's like you go from singing to the sax.
To the
saxophone's amazing. I love the sax. So.
Well, I always wanted to be John Coltrane, but then when I realized I wasn't gonna make it, and then I found my voice, and I had a good voice, and people started reacting to my voice, and so I concentrated more on my voice, and now it is my voice with the saxophone on the side.
Right.
You know, that's
your main instrument.
Yeah, that's my main instrument.
Well, in 1990, you signed to Columbia Records.
Yeah, that's when I got moved a step up.
At the same time, Michael Jackson and Earth, Wind & Fire were signed to them.
Yeah, and Taylor Dane sang background on my first 2
We had
records.
her as a guest on our show.
Wow.
Yeah,
We had Taylor
she used to
Dane.
be. She used to work
She's
in
still
Russian tea clubs and singing and stuff. And then Rick Wake and those guys, they said, well, they were handling her, and they said, well, Hunter Hayes has got a record coming out. We want you to sing on the background. She sang the background. When she got on Arsenio Hall, she never mentioned me. I said, hey, come on, man, I helped you out.
Well, I mean, from there, you know, your songs, after you left, you went and wrote your own theme song for a TV show called Due Process, which still plays on networks now.
Every
which
week.
Got you that Emmy and 7 others.
That was 45 to 50 minutes out of my life. Out of 50 years of being in the show business, I took 50 minutes out when the guy came and said, can you write us a theme song for a TV show? I said, sure, come by the office. Next day he was at the office. He was over my shoulder. He said, well, it has to have big timpani drums, blah, blah, blah. And so it took me about an hour. I put the sampler up. I gave him the tape. They gave me the $1,000. I said, see you later. Forgot about it for 7 years.
Wow.
7 years later, I woke up one morning and it was playing on TV. I saw my name going up in the credits. I called into the studio. I said, Jeff Friedman, man, what you guys won Emmys and stuff? He said, yeah, Hunter, man, we've been looking for you. I said, I'm right here. I'm right here.
So let's give him a round of applause, man. 7 Emmys, his song, and it takes a lot. Man, come on, to win an Emmy and to win his song won 7 Emmys. I mean, come on. I mean, what's better than that? And the show still plays on some networks still.
Oh yeah, well it's still on NJN and PBS TV. It's still winning Emmys. So I may have a couple more coming.
But now you have your own music entertainment company.
Hunter Hayes Music Enterprise LLC.
That's right, and you have what is this here? You have your Hunter Hayes, It's a Wonderful Life and Spanish Love.
Yeah, I wrote that. My wife told me to record it. She's a good girl.
You wrote both
She's an Italian
songs?
girl. She's from Frizanco. And she said, you need to do you. And so we put some monies together. We recorded Spanish Love Song. Recorded down the Caribbean on a ship. It's on YouTube. Hey, she was teaching me Italian, but I ain't fast enough.
And you're doing Spanish love songs here. We want to hear Tangs.
Hey, me a fellow more. Come on, teach me some Italian.
But the studio, those songs were recorded at Tales Tree Studios in West Orange.
Yeah, my friend Josh, he did me a solid. Didn't charge me a lot.
You also have a gospel CD in My Father's House.
My Father's House, yeah.
And another one, Colors of Freedom.
Colors of Freedom.
And now these are all songs you write.
I wrote everything.
And now you write the music for it also?
I cannot read, I cannot write music, but I can hear.
I tried. It's a little different.
And what I do is I play it, I record it, and I put it out. And it comes out of the same 2 speakers as people who write it down on paper.
Now some things are a little like delayed, but is your newest song Joy? Or
The
did you
newest
write
song
something
is
after
Joy. It's you have it there. It's a 3-song. Tony Humphries did it with me. I wrote the words. Me and Shedrick Guy, and Tony Humphries did the track. And I took it like my son did with Fetty Wap. He wrote just the track. Fetty Wap came in and took that track and put his words on top of it. My son has a platinum album now. I did the same thing with Joy. So now it's just released now. He's got it over there in the booth.
Nice. I got to give him another round of applause. Come on. How often do we bring an Emmy into the studio? An Emmy Award winner and one of the best saxophones I've ever heard. I'll tell you. Like,
I heard him.
Lombardi's in Fairfield, New Jersey. Those were the days, man.
Yes,
we used
sir.
to go there and just chill out and have a few drinks and watch Hunter play
Good
that
food,
saxophone.
good
You know everybody, James.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's how I met him.
Right, man.
James, if
Come
I'm
on,
not
baby.
mistaken, James was the one who booked you.
He booked me there, yeah.
And you booked you there a few times.
Because when Al Lombardi saw me down in Ricky's in the Valley years before that, he said, I'm going to open a club. I want you to play. I thought he was kidding me. One day he called me, his what do you call it? I forgot her name, but she called me. She said, this is Al Lombardi's secretary, and he wants you to. I said, the same Al Lombardi told me 5 years ago he was going to open a nightclub. She said, well, he opened it.
He was going to open a speakeasy, but never did.
He never did.
He
I
was
didn't
supposed to
know he was
open
gonna
up
do
like an Orange area, too. Like an
it. It
Orange.
would've worked.
Yeah, he was close to it.
You know, Al was pretty much progressive.
Yeah, and James helped out a lot, though.
Yeah,
James used to get things
He
done.
helped him out a lot, but he got in jail.
There was
too.
a place that in Newark, it was a big nightclub. I'm trying to think of it.
Where Mallet Man. Oh yeah, you know our buddy Mallet Man, Jason Mallet Man.
Of course, that's my main man. Well, that was Mallet.
Just gotta do a
Mallet had
shout
club
out
down
to
there. But there was a Zanzibar, there's a couple other places.
No, this was an old bar. Then they closed it down when they were embezzling money.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
yes,
about?
I do know what you're talking about.
Put an X on the
They were-
screen.
they were
This
re-
is not for a
You're not
young,
supposed to know
mature,
this, yeah.
only
They
mature
were
audience at
redoing
this
the
point.
nightclub. They were
Yeah,
redoing
they
it.
got raided.
Right, they did.
Now so you mentioned a lot of names, trumpets back in the day.
Well, Trumpets is my hometown. I want to tell you a quick something about Trumpets. I love Enrico and his wife Christine. They're beautiful. They had me there 2 or 3 times, but Enrico is a purist. He doesn't want recorded music to be played. He wants the real musicians to play, which I can play sax and I come in there and jam with my fellas. But when I came up with my tracks, he didn't. He says, "No, you got to get a band." I said, "Yeah, but you got to pay a band. Each one of those guys, if it's 6 guys, they want $100 a piece, and I got to get twice what they get because I'm the lead singer. Too much money." So I said, "Okay, well, I'll just come in with my tracks on a Sunday," and I started turning Sundays out. You know, just singing my original stuff and doing Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Frank Sinatra, and he's sort of like, you know, and he's still there. Is he still open? He should be.
Oh,
You can go on
Marty's?
YouTube. No, Trumpets.
Oh, Trumpets, I don't know. I've never been there.
Yeah, yeah.
Montclair.
It's in Montclair.
In Montclair. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Pure music. I appreciate him and give him a round of applause for it, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Hunter Hayes.
Hunter Hayes.
Just won it the other night.
No.
And Steve, you're live on Facebook, just so you
And
know.
Danny.
Here's Steve Olympio, one of the top security agencies in America.
Gotta go.
By the way, guys, great show. Have fun. Enjoy. Good night.
We got it. All right.
Steve Olympio, buddy. Oh man. But now, do you have any websites? I know you're on Facebook and you promote that you're
Right now, after my website guy messed up a lot, I had to fire him because he didn't know the difference between the Village Inn and the Village Grill, and he lives out in Ohio.
No.
So if he made one mistake, people would go to the Village Inn and it would be at the Village Grill, 20 miles apart.
Yeah.
And so they'd get me. They'd say, "Hey, man, we went up to the place." I said, "Okay, Bert, I gotta fire you. I'm just gonna use Facebook for right now." Facebook is like the newspaper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
If I tell people 2 or 3 days before I'm going to be somewhere, a week before they come, you know, they come out. I got to get a new website or either learn how to do it.
There's a confusion with Hunter Hayes. You and Hunter Hayes, the country singer.
Quick story about that. The country singer is as old as my son, Hunter Jr.
Yes, yes.
And they were born at almost the same time.
I remember.
This kid came on with Hank Williams Jr. on Maury Pro when he was 5 years old, and he turned the place out. Then his parents put him online, and he's big as a house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's open for Taylor Swift and the whole 9.
Oh, wow.
So his people.
That's what it takes.
When I finally got online, which was lit, I should have been on first, but I wasn't savvy to the computer at the time. I was one fingering it out. And then my wife bought me a computer, and then she said, "Get online." I got online, found out that I had to be second now. If you put in Hunter Hayes, he's going to come up first, but if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see me. They emailed me and asked me to stop using the name.
Wow.
So I said, "You're kidding me." I said, "First of all, I'm old enough to be this kid's father. My son Hunter Jr. is old enough to be his brother." And I said, and I had the name first. I coined it, I had it in Nassau County, and then 1986 I went to court and made sure it was a business. So this kid was born in 91. He couldn't win that. Never heard from him again. The good part is that the people who look for him, they find me. And they hear my music, and my royalty checks started getting a little bigger just because of him. So I'm not mad at him.
So that
Did you a favor? He did me a favor, really.
Well, Hunter, I know you can find the real Hunter Hayes that I know on Facebook for all his bookings, live performance, festivals, weddings, concerts. Can I read your number?
Go ahead.
Contact him at 973-818-6942, and he will jam your house, your party, everything. And let me tell you something. The Grammy, I mean, it's just amazing.
It speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself. I mean, and there's 7 of them, you know. So
Emmy.
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 No, say Emmy. I'm sorry. My
Well,
fault.
he's also a Grammy winner, but he didn't bring that tonight.
Yes. Oh, let me tell you,
We're going to get one of those
We're going to
now.
get one of those names.
but you're welcome to stay. We're gonna read just a few sponsors.
He's gonna take
I'm
over
just gonna,
Denzel's.
you're welcome to stay. We can do more. If you got, you have any events coming up?
Some of that Sicilian pizza.
Yeah. Then you come in like halfway through we're interviewing the Sicilian. You have any events that are coming up?
Yeah, well, this weekend I'm at the Bogies in Clifton. I'm at Bogies in Clifton.
With Angelo.
Yeah, with Angelo.
What day?
On Saturday.
That's when we're gonna be there.
You're gonna be there on Saturday?
We're bringing all the wrestlers back there after the show.
Oh, cool.
Wow, that's
You
see this? Small world. Small world. Hunter Hayes, everybody, come on, let's go. Let's give him a round of applause. And before we go to break, I want to mention our sponsors, Juice Beach in Asbury Park, 701 Cookman Avenue in Asbury Park. Smoothies, wraps, salads, protein shakes, juices, fruit bowls. On the Juice Beach Cafe menu, you can find all about all their stuff. Find out about their 3-day super cleanse, 3-day famous original, and 3-day shake challenge. Go to their website and for consultation, juicebeach.com, or call 833-JUICE-ME-CLEANSE or 732-988-9663. Juice Beach. Also, BioFactor Wellness System, weight loss nutrition. I'm reading the sponsors. Come on. Get remarkable results from all the BioFactor products, workout methods. Contact Street Attorney Gerard Marone, our friend, at 718-261-1711 to consult with him about how to start and which products are for you. Again, his number is 718-261-1711, or go to the BioFactor website, biofactorwellness.com, and also Home Security Consultant LLC. Go to www.homesecurityconsultantllc.com. Ask for Sean Starry. Who's Sean Starry? He's the guy that's going to protect your home with the best security system from people like the Chicken Man of Alcatraz. Call him at 815-238-3005. I'm Freddie the Fireman with the Wise Guys and Hunter Hayes, Emmy Award winner.
And that's it.
And he'll be back after this, but also back after this, the Sicilian guy. This is the Wise Guy Show, live on Facebook.
Don't forget, he's gonna give us a couple verses.
Let's do the group shot, though. Let's get that out of the way, because Sal got to go. I want to...
Stay tuned.
Bring the
Guys will be right back.
And Sal, the poster. Take a picture with the poster. Group shot, You're next. Guys, eat! I hope you guys are eating. What the hell? There's only 3 slices. I'm going to take you off 5 slices because I'm not. Help yourself. I ate. That feels good. Sal, we'll definitely tomorrow time and leave there a little early. Friday's our big day, and then Saturday we'll just do which one is Joy on that one? Did you say Joy? Well, he marked, he only marked the ones who's not like. What kids have been on the air? 4 o'clock in the morning? Turn the radio on.
Which one's the club one? I'm gonna give him.
That's the club one?
No, that's just the R&B one.
This is the club one, all right.
This is all club stuff. You got it. You got it, baby.
I'm around that church for months.
MJ Blue Now. If you're looking for the widest variety of programming, diverse, uncensored, opinionated, you found it. DTVRadio.com is the place to be, with programs such as Uncle Floyd Radio, The Wiseguyz Show, Curtain Call, and Blue World Uncensored. DTVRadio.com, the preferred radio network of MJ Blue Now. And now, back to the program. DTVRadio.com.
Everybody in the world right now, it's time to dream, and it's time to dream big. Are you ready? Let's make our dreams come true. Come on, guys.
Text me this number, then you can
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle dew, cover it with chocolate and a miracle.
Let me give you his cell phone.
Oh, the candy man,
Number of hotel.
the candy man can, because he mixes it with love that makes the world taste good. Now who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sign,
Ready, I'm gonna go, baby.
make it shine in the sun,
Thank you so much for having me.
the candy man. Oh, the candy man can, the candy man can, cause he mixes it with love that makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything makes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes, that you can eat the dishes, the dishes. Now who can take tomorrow?
We're getting done for it, remember?
Separate the sorrow
Made that
and
cool,
the
man.
laughter. Candy man.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, the candy man.
Go!
You know the candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything makes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes, you can even eat the dishes. Believe that. Who can take tomorrow?
here. So.
All right, we're back. Am I on?
Yeah,
the headphones on. We're back here on the Wiseguyz Show. I am Freddie the Fireman with the Master Magician Mike Healy and Jumpin' Gennaro and the Chicken Man of Alcatraz. And in the window over there, you can't see him, is our official DJ Rob Santos. Coming into studio is our A&D photographer, Anthony Scala, who we went to the Renaissance Fair with this week. What a great time that was. You want to have fun every week till October. You'll love it. You would love it, the Renaissance Fair, yeah.
Oh, turkey leg.
You could dress up like a chicken and run around like a chicken with no head.
Yeah, and they chase you.
But right now in the studio is our other guest, in-studio guest of the evening. On Facebook, he's known as I got Al Sicilian Guy T.
Yeah, it's just Al the Sicilian Guy.
Okay, Al the Sicilian Guy.
He's just my
the
personal
Sicilian
thing.
Guy. But let me tell you something. He is a big up-and-coming and probably already a big-time comedian. His following is incredible, and he's here tonight. Let's give him a round of applause for coming in. Sicilian Guy. Okay, and let's start off. Let's go right back to where we left off with you. Now, you start. Where did this really start with you wanting to do comedy? Keep it down, please. Keep it down in there, please. Yo!
Shut up! We're doing
The show's in here, not out there. All right, the Sicilian Guy's on.
Yeah, come on, guys, come on.
Make it. All right. Where did it all start? What made you want to? Did you want to be a comedian?
All right, I was always a clown in the family, in school.
You're kidding me, right?
Close the window.
Other room. Go in the other room.
All right. Attention's to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Principal, high school vice principal.
So we got a Law and Order. We got a Sicilian on. We got to watch.
You're gonna fucking whack everybody tonight.
That's right. So you were a class clown type of guy?
Class clown all the time. And I'd be honest with you, I didn't know where this was going, but what happened was... We're good?
Yeah.
Die.
So I just found it funny just to put these reenactments of the Italian life, you know, these Italian moms and Italian dads, to put it on social media. And I did. I didn't think nothing of it, you know, just try to get people a few laughs here and there. It turned out to be, you know, an amazing turnout, crazy views, and a lot of love from fans out there, a lot of love from the Italian American community.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of love that I didn't really expect. Like people love me, people follow me, people, you know, and there's a lot of requests on having me on live shows. So I thought about it for a while, and I said, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it, and I put it together like I did with the help of a few local sponsors from where I grew up, Garfield, New Jersey. They helped me out, you know, putting the show together, and here we are, man. 3 weeks, I put the show on Eventbrite, sold out in 3 weeks. You know, like I said, I was expecting, you know, 100 people. You know, over 400 people showed up.
Wow.
Had to, you know, refuse a couple.
Nervous?
No, I didn't actually. You know,
if you go with the flow, you're good. Right.
You know what?
Like a singer.
The energy of the more people come, more of a crowd. It gives me like a crazy energy. So it kind of, I feed off the crowd. So yeah,
I relate.
You relate?
When I was a lot better shape and breathing really good, I was in Italy. I was doing a lot of jogging in Italy, in the mountains, in the high mountains of Andretta and Avellino, and I was running like 4 miles a day, and it was very hard to breathe. But my uncle found out that I was a tenor, and he taught me the way to sing in the mountains, how to breathe and all that stuff. So I'll make a long story short to tell you about crowds. My friend asked me to come. I was going to a wedding when I got back from Italy, and I go there and he asked me, you know, would you sing a song? I was like, well, what do you want? He goes, you can go solo me. I was like, oh, geez. Yeah. And that was the song I was learning. That was the song I was learning a little over half a mile high in the mountain in Italy. And I was like, I got this. And but then I realized when I got there was 600 people. So I never did this before in front of 600 people, and I was using the new theory on how to breathe. And I said, okay, so I did it, and I pulled it off because I just followed the steps of what I was taught. But 600 people, when you see that crowd, it's like, you gotta do it.
Oh, no, definitely. Like, when I went up there, the only thing that went through my mind, I was like, minchia. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. But then, like I said,
Thank
you know,
God they were Italian too. If
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
like Spanish, forget it. You're screwed.
yeah. So yeah, you gotta, you go up there. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Right,
You know.
you go off the fans. You go off the fans.
Yeah,
which way
you
to
do.
go.
You
Wait a minute,
improv.
you tell me you didn't take a step back for a minute and go,
Minchia.
I wish to not go to say
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. I looked at the crowd and I was like, Minka, this is some serious shit.
Or did you
It's
really
not
say
okay.
fuck?
No,
You
you didn't
know,
say it like
guys.
I wish to not go to
No, già vista mai una cosa di questo.
Or did you say minchia? Faccio cazzo.
Yeah, I got
By
all
the way,
sorts
we got this Sicilian Napolitan thing we got on the show.
He's
once in a
Italian,
while.
I'm
Yeah,
Sicilian.
one of us doesn't know what the hell.
I'm
Napoli
Napolitan. We're from more Napolitan. He's a little more Sicilian.
I'm
So
really an
we throw that
American.
around a little bit here.
We gotta
So-
bring
That's
we gotta
awesome.
bring the chicken man to Italy. He hasn't been there yet. So
No?
he's,
Never?
How about you? Have you
Well,
gone?
he's the
I'm an American.
he's the
I'm an American.
Gallino. You know, he
Yeah.
runs the farm, the Hawthorne
How
chicken
about
farm.
Mr.
White
Did
Coat
you ever
chickens.
go to Italy?
Of course.
Okay.
If he
So-
goes to,
so
if he
we
goes
got-
to Sicily, there's a lot of chickens over there.
Oh, forget about it.
Listen,
But listen, I guarantee you, especially in Sicily, you gotta go with Sicily with him where all the chickens are.
Yeah, sure.
They're gonna immediately know that he's arrived. And they're gonna look at him. He's a celebrity.
So he's like the chicken whisperer.
He's a chicken.
He's like the chicken whisperer.
Well, listen. This is a good idea. Listen, we keep the show going and everything goes good. The numbers are getting better here, and we're doing a lot of events and a lot of things are happening on the Wiseguyz show. Maybe within a year or two, hopefully next year, we could pull something off. We'll do a live Wiseguyz show right from my house, Candina, in Italy.
Of course.
In the mountains of
That's
Italy.
beautiful.
Hold on. Wait, in order to do it on time, we got to do it like at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
Because at the time, we
I
want everybody
definitely,
to hear us live.
I want to see some footage of you when you get first thing in the morning, and you get
You
to
leaving?
work, and all the chickens, they know you're
We'll
coming.
see you,
I want
baby.
to
I
see
see.
you
told,
Saturday.
when I passed the
We'll come see
chickens,
you.
right?
Well, they don't look at you.
Yeah,
Me,
they
just
really
very well.
do.
They
Listen,
just
they
look
see
at
me.
you.
Come
They
see
go
you
like
Saturday.
this. Look,
Remember all the wrestlers are going? We're going to go with them.
But listen, this is what I do. I do videos. I need to put you in a video with the chickens.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's the best. He
I gotta introduce Mr. Chicken to my videos, to my fans.
But you don't understand. I know what goes on. Because he talks about it. I know, but I want to see footage of him arriving at work in the morning. Okay, so maybe what you could do is say, we're here live at the Wyckoff chicken farm, and the chicken man is arriving and taking care of his children. Okay, and then as soon as because that's his children. And as soon as he arrives, they're all going to look at him.
I gotta be honest with you. This is what they do. When I walk past them this way, as soon as they see me, they go like this. So now when I'm coming back, they don't see me, so I'll do it. And as I'm getting to them, don't see me, they all go. And co-workers will see me like.
Can I ask you how come
Wait,
you haven't videoed that yet?
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
But
I'm
my,
saying, I've
but
told
my
you many
co-workers
times, I
go,
wanna catch
you
that
lost
footage.
your mind.
I guarantee you. I guarantee
I'm coming
you.
to Wyckoff.
Listen,
I'm
I
filming that
guarantee
shit.
you, it's going viral. That's
Tell me,
that's
tell
gonna
me
go
he
viral.
wouldn't have got along great with James, our old buddy James.
I don't know who's James.
But you don't understand, okay? He's gonna change the way people look at chicken. Okay?
A lot of
they're gonna
vegetarians.
feel guilty when somebody says, I want chicken tonight.
He's the chicken
Yeah.
man. He brings all the chickens to their death, but he makes sure he handles them with care before they.
I love the Martha Stewart.
Die.
I love the Martha Stewart story.
This year too, 30,000.
30,000 turkeys they get from the farm.
From Goffalo Grove Poultry.
Really?
Yeah, she orders our turkey.
And she donates it.
That's beautiful.
Okay,
so I could get a turkey from you.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have to freeze the damn thing.
No,
Stick it right in the oven.
They're gonna kill alive. Forget about that.
I'll stick it right in the oven.
Feathers and all. That's Sicilian
We don't
style.
even have to. We don't even have to.
Well, that's on the Sicilian.
Talking,
Shut
we're,
down the
not,
oven when you're closing
we're
everything.
approaching Halloween. We're not near Thanksgiving yet, but who's got a really good? Do you have a really good turkey call?
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
No, I don't have a turkey. It's bad enough I got.
You know what? It's funny that you just mentioned Halloween. It's funny because you know what? Growing up Italian, I couldn't celebrate Halloween.
Right.
And I'll tell you why. Because to the Italian mothers, that's the holiday of the devil.
The devil,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Pagan.
I couldn't go out to trick or treat because she was convinced che tutti i caramelle, the candies were c'hanno veleno or poison. Okay, so no candy for me. So everybody else was trick or treating, and I couldn't trick or treat.
What did you have? A tomato sandwich?
Minchia, pane e panelle. Pane e panelle,
A Nutella.
pomodoro asce casale. That was my trick or treat.
So you're working on doing comedy full time? Is it full time?
Yeah, now I'm trying to do it full time. Yes.
Okay. What did you do
Yeah.
before you were doing?
I was a flight attendant for Air.
You were not.
I swear, I was this guy with the chip.
You want to show the Facebook Live people what you're showing them?
So I was a flight attendant for an airline, and I flew. Which, you know what, it gave me a lot of opportunities to promote
Try out your
myself,
comedy.
try out my comedy. You know, I was everywhere in the world.
Yeah, you have like 300 rows of people, right? So you can do it 300 times.
Oh, I was a clown even on the plane too.
So you only started. Let me see.
November of 2016.
Okay. So we're working on a year now.
We're working on a year, almost a year. Yeah.
That's some following that you have. I got to admit. I mean, it's a great following to see you do that well.
Yeah, I had to open up a fan page. The fan page is the Sicilian Guy Comedy.
Nice.
It's got
You have
over.
a YouTube page?
I have a YouTube page, the Sicilian Guy.
Nice.
I have a
Doing the right
Instagram,
thing.
the Sicilian Guy _ So yeah, I put my stuff everywhere, and I have a good following.
You got
everywhere.
great reviews. I looked them all up. I mean, it's all legit, and I congratulate you.
Thank you
but
so
I want
much.
to ask you, what is your goal? What are you looking to? Are you looking to reach a certain?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to go all the way up.
HBO. Or
I want to go.
He wants to reach the
I want to go.
corners of the world.
I want to go Richard Pryor style.
Okay.
I want to go all the way.
Yeah, like you want
Eddie
die?
Murphy. I want to.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
get into TV.
Right.
I want to get into.
Do you have a mentor? Do you have a comedian mentor?
I don't. Everything that you hear from me, or that I
No Italian
produce,
comic or anything that inspired
Right
you?
now, we're talking about.
Well, like
growing up?
Go steady, Jen.
Well, you know what?
You didn't watch Totò.
You had to
I
like
do-
Frank Chicho.
Yeah. I do, but nobody really inspired me. Honestly, I love comedy in itself. Period.
Right.
And I'm a guy who watches any type of comedy.
Frank and Chicho were the best.
You know?
Pierino.
Frank and Chicho.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, stand up, Raw. Even the new guys from now, Sebastian Maniscalco. They're not my mentors, but I just love comedy in general.
Do you learn from them? Do you watch what they do and then follow them in any like type of similarity?
No.
So your
I'm
comedy
trying
is
to be
different?
original,
Right. Okay, that's fair.
different.
He's
and-
basically, I sense where he's coming from.
Well,
he's going from circumstance of his own
Right.
experience.
Correct.
Right,
First
but
of all.
where I'm getting at is with George Carlin, back to George Carlin, because I think he's like the top guy, because I'll tell you why. He was more like a teacher, professor.
Okay.
And he was also a professor with words, because he used the right words. And what I'm saying is he made everybody
Well,
write their
he's
stuff
very
down.
educated
Richard
man.
Pryor, Eddie Murphy followed a guy like him.
Correct.
They learned what their own comedy, but they wrote down their stuff. And they kept writing all the stuff down. Whenever you're at a supermarket and you find something funny and you think you can put a comedy joke into that, you wrote it down.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I do.
Okay. Oh, well,
yeah,
that's the trick.
Yeah. What I do is like
A lot of us forget.
Yeah,
Don't
my
write.
comedy videos honestly just happen on an everyday basis. I'll have a conversation with my buddies, my friends, and we'll talk about something interesting or weird, and I just start automatically thinking, holy shit, this is funny. I want to put this in a video.
Right.
Same thing. I was listening to my mom have a conversation with her friend about the Aleve pills. Okay? She was saying it in a way where I told her we're talking about olives. Aleve. In Italian.
Yeah.
So I put that in a video, and that video, it's been up for a month and a half. It got over 200,000 views.
Wow.
People find it,
Nice.
it's just funny shit like that I just
It's
pick
funny you
from
bring up
people.
Aleve, because the last time I went to Italy, Aleve just started coming out really, and they wanted stuff for arthritis. So I brought a bottle of Aleve with me because I don't know, I had some pain, and I showed them, no, this is good for you. And they go, oh yeah, they kept the bottle. They wouldn't give it back to me. They go, oh, do you have any more?
Yeah.
They loved it, Aleve, so they probably sell it big out there.
That's because it's a blue pill.
Now-
They thought it was
Yes.
something
Now,
else.
can I ask
Yeah.
you, do you do any impersonations?
I don't.
No?
I don't. The only impersonation I do is I put a wig on.
Uh,
I act like Italian moms.
Okay.
I'll edit it where the voice is pitched. Exactly. Stuff like that. I'll Disgraziato! You're the end of my life! Exactly. So, like, perfect example, I got a tattoo. And you know, the Italian old school mothers, man, you know.
Yeah, but every soccer player in the world has a tattoo.
Yeah,
on
but
their
the Italian Sicilian old school, they think you're a criminal because you got a tattoo.
Yeah, that's what
My
my
mother called me, I'm a criminal. What are you in jail? So I actually reenacted that. That's another video that hit home. That video got over 300,000 views, and so many people. If you look at the comments, they're relating to all this. They're like, dude, that was my mother. Like, and a lot of my comedy, it's original and it's interesting only because I make it where it's so relatable. And if you look at my comments, the people are like, dude, did you live in my house? That's my parents to a T. That's my life. So pretty much I try to stick to the whole relatable. Like I don't do like fictional comedy that you hear sometimes. Mostly it's all relatable to
you do
people.
broken Italian.
I do broken Italian, half Sicilian, half English, like the traditional, like what really goes on. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, like my
Now,
father's funny.
wait, I want you to see if you can do this. Can you do an Italian that studied in India? Huh? That's
No,
a challenge.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I
All
can do
right,
that. Can
listen,
you? I want to hear
you gotta
it.
master. Io ho studiato in Italia molto tempo e infatti io sono andato a un ristorante ho incontrato tanti in questo posto e io ho girato un minuto e mi ha rubato il portafoglio.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing.
We're jumping to the air. I got my father on that one day. God rest his soul. I told him. He told me. I said, man, I want to get a tattoo. He goes, only bad people get tattoos, right? So I played him. I knew this one guy who used to drive my mother to work. He was like the driver for the workers, and he was the nicest Italian guy you could ever meet. He had tattoos all over his arm. So I was like, well, what about her? He goes, well, Herman was bad one day.
Of course.
He goes, he's not bad now, but you can see their tattoos are old. So I said, all right.
So typical Italian.
Yeah.
But the Guineas the old school Guineas still believe that.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, it has changed. It's not like that no more in Italy.
If in the summer, if I'm in the pool and I have my shirt off, my mama told me I can't look at you. Go put a shirt on.
My parents,
I can't look at you.
My mother doesn't even know.
I'm like, Mom, then don't look at me.
We got a nice audience watching us right now. That's why I just wanted to show up.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so what? You want
So
to
no-
say something?
No, it's good.
Oh yeah.
So no
It's all
jokes
good in
and
the hood.
stories about being a flight attendant or any funny stories?
You know what? I wanted to start my first show really big with my life growing up Italian. I'm gonna use
Then
this.
I gotta be in it because I was in it.
You could come.
From
Just bring the
Madison
chicken.
Ave.
Just bring the chicken.
You got the mask
Bring
and
the
everything.
I'll bring the 3 hot chicks with me.
That's it.
He filled this whole room up with chickens one time.
Yeah. So I want to start big with the whole growing up Italian. You know, it gives out who I am, where I come from. So I'm gonna bring this show for a couple months. I'm gonna tour it. I'm gonna do the whole East Coast. 2018, we're going West Coast, Midwest. You know, a lot of cities that there's a high demand for my comedy. And then
Get to the desert. You got to go to Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. Believe it or not, there's a
Big community.
there's a big community in Kansas City, Missouri, which I didn't know about. There's a big community there.
Even Boston has a big.
Yeah, I'm
Boston.
definitely doing Boston,
Not
Philly,
Boston.
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 Oh, Boston.
Boston.
And then eventually, I want to get into different comedy, flight attendant life, everyday stuff. So
You know, when I tell you, go one day years ago, if you remember, I was in the cafe. They were playing cards. Your brother goes to the cafe.
Yeah, of course.
They were playing cards. There were 2 old guys playing, and the guys like they're always calling each other names, trying to distract each other from the card game. And the guy keeps calling them a piece of shit. A piece of shit. You're nothing but a piece of shit. You're nothing but a piece of shit. And going on and on and on. The guy goes, you know what? And you're a piece of dick. I started crying laughing. Oh my God! But only in the cafe, the Italian guys, you can hear that stuff.
Oh
So,
yeah.
2 minutes.
If you actually put a camera in one of those cafes while the old men are playing cards, you could actually make a sitcom out of that shit.
Oh, forget about that.
You get the
problem is
funny
they're too
shit
old
out
school
of
to
it.
let you do it.
Yeah, but you gotta be very careful because you know some information that shouldn't be.
You got
That happened one time. He was recording and then I heard a little.
Oh, we got the
conversation.
Sicilian Sleeper. Did you see him yet?
The Sicilian Sleeper.
We have an official Sicilian Sleeper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't see him. He's always sleeping. So you can check us out on our Facebook page or YouTube page. You'll catch him sleeping every now and then live.
On your time.
From Sicily,
He's
totally.
sitting in the chair and all of a sudden he goes.
Yeah, that's more like sleep apnea.
No, you check it out. I'll show you when we go to break.
What is he
you have
doing
any
that way?
websites?
Bisolino, Bisolino.
Mantengo la scuba da dormire.
No, he's not playing. He's just watching the game and then he just, you know.
Must be a boring game.
Bisolino, Bisolino.
You got any websites you want to promote? Something to throw out to everybody while they're watching?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, check out my Facebook, the Sicilian Guy Comedy. I have a lot of videos that are relatable. My Instagram as well. Facebook is a little longer videos because in Instagram you can only do 1 minute. And definitely check Eventbrite and the Sicilian Guy Comedy. I have some shows coming up. October 28th in Queens, New York.
LaGuardia Plaza Hotel,
It's LaGuardia Plaza Hotel.
10404 Ditmars Boulevard in East Elmhurst, New York. Queens, New York. $50 general admission, $70 prepaid admission. I'm telling
68 tickets left. That's it.
I'm telling you.
And then this Thursday, tomorrow, tickets go on sale for November 24th at Sagoes Comedy Club.
Nice.
That's the Meadowlands Plaza Hotel.
Nice. Come on, let's give them a round of applause. Everybody be there.
By the way, you even have people in Arizona. Mo's on watching you guys.
Oh?
Yeah.
From Arizona.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Steve Mo. Steve.
Oh,
Steve Mo.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, I told him to come to Arizona.
I hope you
Steve.
stay. Don't go nowhere. We got another half hour. We're doing a countdown to HorrorCon. You're welcome to stay with us in the studio. We're going to do an interview with Ken Sagoes coming up and Rob Bruce from HorrorCon. You coming to HorrorCon? You doing any of that?
Sure. Now I am.
The Sicilian Guy. I'm telling you, check him out.
Guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, man.
Hey,
You guys are awesome.
and remember.
What
are you doing?
Bastard!
And don't forget.
Only on the Wise Guys
Only
show.
on the Wise Guys show.
That was on him.
Not good.
You come and see
All
me.
right, well, we're going to go to break. This is the Wise Guy Show. I am Freddie Farmer. We'll be back with Ken Sagoes, the Sicilian Guy, everybody. We're fixing up our YouTube right now. Oh, man. Did we still on?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Hey,
that was 100% Scala.
Physical therapy can help sports injuries.
Everything was nice and groovy in here until we came in here.
Also, treating headaches and tinnitus and vestibular disorders. It's easy to set up an appointment. Visit www.bella-pt.com or call 201-791-0008. That's 201-791-0008. You owe it to yourself to stop living in pain. Start the road.
The Wise Guys will be right back.
Physical therapy today.
Stay tuned. We still have a lot more show to go.
Searching for a doctor who truly cares about your health and well-being.
Fixing it. We need more tape.
Dr. Alex at Tri-State Health and Wellness. Dr. Alex specializes in treating law enforcement professionals and their families and features special hours to accommodate different work shifts. All necessary testing can be performed in their friendly and comfortable environment. Contact Tri-State Health and Wellness. Located in Fairlawn, New Jersey. Call 201-791-7771. That's 201-791-7771. Wayne Ford. If you are looking for a certified used or new vehicle, look no further. Visit Wayne Ford, New Jersey's law enforcement preferred dealer, featuring the largest inventory of pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state area. Wayne Ford has been proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Conveniently located 1/4 mile from the Willowbrook Mall on Route 46 in Wayne, New Jersey, contact Wayne Ford today. Toll free 888-349-6857. That's 888-349-6857.
No, we're good now.
Vale Orthopedic Center.
It's good.
Featuring high
Yes, we
performance
are.
care for bodies in motion.
9, still
Vale
on.
Orthopedic is proud to provide comprehensive orthopedic care for New Jersey.
Matthew, have Joe Diaz inbox me for more info to be on the show. You can also reach me at 201-952-3687 for any questions about being a guest on the Wise Guy Show.
3880 Kale Orthopedic. High performance Performance Care
Wait,
for
no.
bodies in
Yes,
motion.
that's his cell.
If you're tired of sleeping
Make sure that's
alone
his
each
cell.
night, contact Dr. Doblin of At Home Sleep Solutions. Dr. Doblin is New Jersey's law enforcement professional's preferred sleep apnea doctor.
Yeah, this way,
Use of a
we hear the
custom-fitted oral device. You can now look forward to a restful night's sleep. Contact Dr. Doblin, featuring 2 convenient locations in Fairlawn and Trenton, New Jersey. Call 201-396-9338 or visit athomesleepsolutions.com. City Health Pharmacy, located at 23 Court Street in Newark, New Jersey. Come and experience why thousands of your neighbors choose City Health Pharmacy each and every month. City Health Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the men and women of New Jersey law enforcement, their families, and friends. Visit City Health Pharmacy today at 23 Court Street in Newark, New Jersey, or call 862-772-0442. That's 862-772-0442. When shopping for a new vehicle, look no further than Lester Glenn Auto Group. Why Lester Glenn? Because there's no middleman and no bait and switch tactics. Just supplier pricing for all police, EMTs, military, firefighters, nurses, and teachers. Active or retired with proper ID. Contact John Stetz today at Lester Glenn Auto Group, 732.
2 more interviews. The Wiseguyz Show. We'll be back after these messages. All right, right away we got to get
Lester Glenn
Annette.
Auto Group, a proud sponsor.
Okay, right away we got to do this interview and go right to the next guy. What the thing?
If you're looking for the widest variety of programming, diverse, uncensored, opinionated, you found it. DDGRadio.com is the place to be. With programs such as Uncle Boy Radio, The Wiseguyz Show, Curtain Call, and DDGRadio.com.
4 packs, $60.
Radio network of NJ Blue Now.
We got to get
DDGRadio.com.
All right, we're back here on the Wiseguyz Show. I am Freddie the Fireman. Real quick, let me mention a few things here before we get started. I want to mention a few sponsors. Real quick, check out. Yo, we're on the air. We're on the air.
Doing a show.
Okay. Check out our sponsors, Juice Beach. Juice Beach in Asbury Park, 701 Cookman Avenue in Asbury Park. And find out more about the 3-day Super Cleanse, 3-day Famous Original. Go to their website for consultation and go to juicebeach.com or call 833-JUICE-ME-CLEANSE. And also BioFactor Wellness System, get remarkable results. Oh, come on. Tell me guys. And go to get remarkable results about all BioFactor products and workout methods. Contact Street Attorney Gerard Marone at 718-261-1711, and also Sean Starry at Home Security Consultant LLC, HomesecurityConsultantLLC.com. Sean Starry, who is he? He's the best security guy in the business to make your safe home from the Chicken Man of Alcatraz. Right now on our show, we have a new friend of the Wiseguyz Show who is going to be at HorrorCon. This is the countdown to HorrorCon. Here's our new friend, and he's best known for his role as Roland Kincaid in the fantasy horror films A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. Welcome, Ken Sagoes, to the Wiseguyz Show. Welcome.
Hey.
What's up, Ken? How's everything?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to this weekend. Also, we've been promoting it all month long. Last couple months, we've been promoting it, and we got a lot of stuff happening. And we're glad to have you on the show.
This is my first time actually doing a horror convention in the New York area. So this is the first, and it's new to me, and I'm really liking it out here.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm telling you, if you weren't too far away, I would have been able to pick you up and bring you into the studio. But it was just too much for me because we had a lot of things happening today. And but we're going to see you on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So we got a lot of wise guys who are going to be taking pictures with you and coming to visit you and getting some stuff. Now, real quick, let's talk a little right away. We want to go right to your corporation, the GBC Giving Back Corporation. Tell us about where it started and what it's about.
It started because you see, as far as nightmares, you know, I think the worst nightmare that anyone can have is a young child not able to help supplies, pay for their schools, or get an education. But was one of those kids. I was one of those kids that couldn't afford books when I was at school. And I was also one of those kids that during the summer when all the rest of the kids went off to camp, I couldn't because I couldn't afford it. So I promised myself and I promised that if I ever got to a point that I would go make sure that I had someone's child with an education and send kids to camp during the summer. And so that's where all of my funds go. It goes towards helping young people all over the United States, not in one area. Right now, I'm supporting, I think it's 60-something kids get their college education and buying books and supplies when they go to school. And I do that because I was one of those kids. And it's called the Giving Back Corporation because I'm giving back. And I realize that who I am today is because of fans, it's because of you. So the best thing I think I can give back is to give back to our future, which are our kids. And I started this in 1997 with $67 unemployment check.
Wow. You just helped some. You just helped. I'm sorry. You just helped a child in New Jersey recently, didn't you?
I've helped 4 kids in the New Jersey area. I have 1 kid now that I'm paying for their books in college, and I have 3 kids that I'm paying for their college books in the New York, New Jersey area. So I've helped over 300 kids with their college education.
Wow.
That's where all of my funds.
Bravo.
So, and it's because I was one of those young people that wanted. And, and I just promised God, I promised myself, and I promised the people who helped me.
Give back.
That I was not going to forget. And that's why it's called giving back.
Well, the proof is in the pudding.
The logo.
Yeah. The proof is in the pudding.
Logo, it got different. Yeah.
You know, that you're actually taking action. This is Jumping Gennaro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're just on a little delay, Ken, so just bear with us. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So, it's come by my table, support me. This is the first time I ever bought t-shirts and hats. So if any of you all buy a hat or a t-shirt, you are the first. I only bought, I think 24. So this is the first. They're giving back t-shirts. I bought a special paint pen so I can sign them for you guys. I will sign them free.
Can you put?
Everybody who buys a t-shirt.
Can you put? This is the number one shirt. Can you put number 1 on it? Says this is your first shirt that you're giving out.
All right. These are the first shirts.
Right.
First shirt in the
Make this one 0001.
Yeah. And I want my hat. You got my hat put aside. I already told you I want a hat.
I got you. Everybody's hat put aside.
I just want to mention all the proceeds from Ken's signings will support his charity. Giving back makes a difference. The cultivating shirts are $30, includes an autograph. The hat is $20. It also includes an autograph. And the T-shirt, Give It Back Corporation, $25, includes an autograph. And he's going to be at HorrorCon, New Jersey, HorrorCon and Film Festival in Edison, New Jersey, in Island, New Jersey, at the Woodbridge Renaissance Hotel. And it is this weekend on Friday the 22nd, Saturday the 23rd, and Sunday the 24th. Ken Sagoes will be at a table. Look for him and get this shirt because this charity is such a great thing. And I got to be honest with you, Ken. I'm really happy to have met you and honored to know that there's people out there that do stuff like this.
Thank you so much. But I do this because of people like you, and I really like to give back. And may I say one other thing? Is that, I know that we did not have a Dream Warriors reunion this year. The only reunion they're having is supposed to be like at Chillers, but I won't be there. I will only be at the New York Horror Convention. So all you all who want to signatures from the Dream Warriors, you first come and get a t-shirt or picture for me. I brought some special pictures, and everything at my table is $25. That includes posters and everything.
Ken, how
So
could
if
somebody help
anything
out?
goes-
I'm sorry. How could somebody help out your charity if they're not going to make it to HorrorCon this weekend? Do you have a place they can send donations
Yes,
to?
Yes, if you go to www.gbc-givingbackcorporation.com.
Okay, got it.
And you can make a donation there. Or go to Facebook and send me a message. I'll send you the information.
Nice, nice. Ken Sagoes, everybody. Ken, we're going to see you on Friday and Saturday for sure. And we'll be there early on Friday. We're going to bring a few of the wise guys with us. We're going to get some hats, some shirts. We're going to take some pictures with you. We're going to support your, and then I'll talk to you in person about other stuff, about what we were talking about.
Thank you.
And trying to hook you up with some people in New Jersey that would be really interested in your corporation.
Thank you so much, man. I love you all.
Love you all. Ken Sagoes.
See you Friday.
See you Friday.
I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.
All right, Ken Sagoes, so you know, if you're a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan, if you were a big Nightmare on Elm Street, he was in part 3 and 4, which I watched 3 and 4, and I didn't watch him after that until they made a really remake of the first one. I watched it again, but 3 and 4, he played a really big part in both movies, and he had a couple of experiences with Freddy Krueger, and he was killed. And
let's give him an
Atso, everybody, all right. And now we're waiting for the countdown to HorrorCon to continue with the next big cheese in the business. Last week we had Ryan Scott Weber. Today we have Rob Bruce, Ryan's partner in horror. I should have partner in crime. This is my partner in crime. On the phone right now we have that exact person I just mentioned. He is Ryan Scott Weber's partner in horror, just like the Chicken Man's my partner in crime in the Gennaro. Welcome, Rob Bruce, to the Wiseguyz Show. The countdown.
Hold on, we're gonna do an official heartbeat countdown.
Okay.
The countdown to New Jersey HorrorCon continues with Rob Bruce. Welcome to the Wiseguyz Show, Rob. Sorry about last week. We're running short on time, but
hey, no problem. It's kind of crazy. It's been crazy last 3 weeks, just getting ready for the show. All geared up.
I've been hearing a lot of hype. I've been hearing a lot of hype about it. It's getting big. It's getting big. Yeah, what are you gonna do when it gets totally out of control? That's what I want to know.
Yep.
We need a bigger venue.
Yeah. Meadowlands, here we come.
Venue, nicer location, all around. This is going to be a great show. We're really looking forward to having everybody come out. We've got a packed guest list. Everybody's showing up. It's amazing. It's amazing when you get the ball rolling and how far it can go.
Yeah. How's it look? Any secret? Anything? Any hints you could give us?
Any secret hints? They got some really nice pools, that's for sure.
Hey, so now, how do you like the hotel compared to the last hotel?
Night and day. The last hotel was really, I wouldn't call it small. I think we just put too much into it. And, you know, we had our Friday last show. It rained, it poured. The hotel leaked like a sieve.
Yeah, I know.
So this hotel's a four-star hotel. Like one of the nicest locations in that part of the state. Really just, you know, the corners of like 1 and 9 across from the Woodbridge Mall. And the hotel themselves, they've really gone out of their way to welcome us and bring us in. I'm really like stoked. I can't say enough. It's going to be one of the, and I've done like 1,300 conventions over the last 30 years. It's going to be one of the better events that I've actually been to. And, you know, I've got, you know, pretty much running it. But it's great to see these people come out. It's great to have Sean Astin and Kerry Creed and Marky Ramone, who I've worked with on Comic Book Men, and Crispin Helly and Glover, like, do his movies. It's amazing when you get people to commit to like-mindedness, the whole indie horror movement and all these local and international movies that we're going to be premiering. You know, it's an amazing thing.
Listen, I got an idea for you. This is Jumpin' Gennaro. You need a couple of wacky-looking, really crazy-looking characters jumping out of a plane and landing in the field with parachutes. That's what I'm thinking. I think it'll be an amazing
They
scene.
may land in the pool. They're going to land in the pool.
In the pool.
How many, what's the total number of guests?
I think we're at 28.
Oh, nice.
If I'm not mistaken.
2,800.
I mean, Serene Vincent unfortunately had a passing in her family, so
Yeah,
she's
we
not
saw
going to
that.
be able to make it.
We saw that.
Yeah.
Our condolences to her family and we apologize.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
Having experienced that last week.
there's one thing I
Not
want to
easy.
mention to you about all the other cons that I went through. Your vendors at the last show were phenomenal. I thought you had the best vendors I ever seen at a horror con. So as my personal opinion, I recommend you stick with a lot of those vendors because they're good stuff. They got a lot of good stuff.
A lot of people definitely came back. You know, the one good thing about this location is we expanded our vendor room by about 30%.
Wow.
You know, we were kind of spread out in the last event, and this time we have one very, very large room which has over 80 vendors, and then there's like a side room which has got another 40. You know, so we're almost at 120 vendors. We were at about like 180. 900 last time, so it's definitely growing in that direction, and we've kept it to that sort of, you know, not just horror exclusive, but that sort of, you know, cool. You know, you want to go to a show and see different things, and I think that's what we're bringing to the table.
Well, talking about what you're bringing to the table, talk about the film fest. Anything exciting? New and exciting added to it from last year?
Well, you know, everything's handpicked. You know, we had over 140 submissions, so we whittled it down to 40. We have 2 rooms this time, not just one. I think, you know, if you're really into horror, I had the privilege of going to see the premiere of Tony Goggles' Sodomaniac. That's playing this weekend. It's a little over the top, but I really liked it. You know, I took my then teenage kids to go see it. And you know, it's a little extreme, but man, I think just for creativeness, it's all worth it.
What do you think is going to be a huge, like, one of the highlights? I know, you know what, it's
The Barn, it seems to, I watched The Barn, that was a great movie. The Agitator, I really like that.
well, we have the Chicken Man. Excuse me for cutting you off, but I don't want to forget this thought. We got the Chicken Man here on the Wiseguyz show. There's a film about the chicken.
There is.
Yeah, and isn't that one of our guests that came on the show? Genevieve Rossi? Yeah, what is that film called? The Chicken. The Chicken. What is it called?
Yeah, Genevieve.
The what?
Phoebe Rossi.
Yeah, so what was the name of the film though? Chicken, something with the chicken.
I know where she's going for sure.
I don't recall.
So now, can I ask you, what time are you opening the doors?
We open the doors Friday at 5 o'clock. Friday night we run till 11, and then it's like 10 to 8 with the feature show, Crispin Glover show, at the end on Saturday night. Then we run 10 to 5 on Sunday. There's a big after party where Panic Stick Records are going to actually, you know, do a whole event. You know, Jesse O'Lantern and the Titans, and the Cine Titans from Philly are playing. And it's just, I think, you know, I don't know if you got to go to the show in April. We had a crazy mad punk rock scene for the after party on Saturday night. I think this is going to be equivalent on that level. So it should be great. And, you know, full throttle, let the libations flow.
Well, I'm sorry, all sounds great, and we're all excited here. The Chicken Man actually found out, with the assistance of Annette, the Sicilian coordinator.
Genoveva Rossi, Attack of the Killer Chickens.
That's the one, yeah, the Attack of the Killer Chickens.
Attack of the
Killer Chickens, yeah. And who better would know that but the Chicken Man?
No, I think we're going to kill it this weekend. What do you think? You think we're going to kill it?
I don't leave.
What's that?
You guys, you coming out, right?
Oh, yes. Of course. What are you kidding me? We've been promoting you.
What did he say? Are we going out? 1, 2, 3, outside!
Of course we're coming out.
Wait a minute now. The only
The only way we're going to officially come out is if you give us an Atzo on the count of 3. We want to hear you say Atzo. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Atzo. You got to say Atzo.
You gotta say Atzo.
1, 2, 3, go. Everything's called out. We're talking about you. Atzo.
One more time. Here we go.
Tomatoes and stuff.
One more time. He's going to say it. 1, 2, 3. Atzo is Atzo is A-Z-Z-O. Atzo. You can't mess that up.
Yeah, think of asshole when you
There you
Atzo,
go.
there you go.
Got it.
All right. Give it a try. All right, so.
Roll, baby, roll.
Now, Rob, let me ask you.
He's on top of the house.
Tell us about the bands. How many bands we got, and is it a better showcase to watch bands at this hotel than it was the last one?
Yes. Well, I love the show at the last hotel. It was really like down and dirty punk rock. My good friend Mike Hunchback ran it. I thought it was great. But this is a little more controlled environment. There is like a full-fledged after party. The Cine Titans are going to play. Charm School's playing. Jessie Olander's going to open, and she does like a folk art sort of thing. So I think there's a little bit of everything for everybody. The bar is going to stay open till 1:30 as opposed to closing at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
That's smart.
Yeah, we waited till after the show last time.
VIP 2 a.m.
Hey Rob, after the show the last time, we invited a couple of the guests to come have a drink with us at the bar. As soon as we got to the bar, we had one drink and then it was the last call.
I remember that. I do remember that. That's not going to happen. 100% will not happen.
I believe it.
We're going to have another trivia contest.
Oh, nice.
Which was kind of crazy.
Rob, I think we're going to kill it this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time.
We're going to kill it this week.
We're going to be doing.
It's going to be nice.
We're going to be doing live remotes right from there, and we're going to be getting everybody, as many people we can, to come down here. We're going to mess around with the Circus Rejects. We're going to mess around with all this stuff. We're going to get them. I'm telling you, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Robert, have you been
a great weekend.
Have you been involved in the punk rock scene since the beginning?
I was, I grew up in Redneck, New Jersey, but I went to school in New York. I lived in the Lower East Side in 1979, 1980. I actually worked midweek at CBGB's from 80 to 82.
So you worked with
Hilly.
Hilly.
A little bit, older. What's that?
You worked with Hilly Christie, yeah. Yeah, Hilly Christie.
Well, listen, tell them who you are. This is Robert Santos, one of the wise guys who does who's a big mixer.
Yeah, remember Murph?
Murph? No, I don't know.
I worked there when Lori used to book the place. Remember Lori?
His daughter, right? Lori, his daughter.
I worked with. You know the band Shrapnel?
Listen, Rob.
The trivia contest just started.
I'm involved in the music, but I'm going to tell you this. When it came to CBGB at its prime time and its heyday, it was not a place for me. It was not, I became a fan of the Ramones way after the Ramones were in the scene. It was just, to me, it was just too chaotic.
I had the great pleasure of, I worked like 70 Ramones shows at supporting acts and whatnot.
So you were involved in the scene from the very beginning?
Yeah, well, I mean, it started in the mid-70s. I'm not quite that old, but I was really into it, 78, 77, 78, through about my sobriety. I got sober in 84, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
So I kind of fell out of it in 84, but I got a lot of friends who were in bands. I was friends with, like, what's his name? Oh, I can't. Drawing a blank, but all the guys, Full Speed Ahead and Sick of It All. And
We're going way back now.
Harley's War and Cro-Mags and, I've been around the block.
Nah, that's cool.
But I went straight edge.
Well, we never met.
Saved me.
I don't remember meeting you formally, so we're going to be looking for you at HorrorCon. We know Ryan.
Yes,
we met
absolutely.
Ryan at Chiller. We met Ryan a few other times. He's been on our show many times, and it's an honor.
I was at the first Killer, believe it or not. I know Kevin for 35 years.
Nice. Nice.
A lot of love to the Chiller guys.
We also had, just so you know, I don't know if you were paying attention to the show before you called in, we had Ken Sagoes on the show today. And it was great. We promote. You know, this is the count. This show is the countdown to HorrorCon. Countdown to New Jersey HorrorCon, and last week was also. So this is it, and hopefully we all get down there and have a great time.
Maybe you could get on the mic and say, you know what, our Wiseguyz is the official radio show that's a HorrorCon family member.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you're into independent horror movies and you want to support independent horror, this is the place this weekend. The film festival's got over 40 films. It's going to run all weekend. A little bit of something for everybody, and you know, you don't get an opportunity to go out and see new movies, new ideas, you know, fresh horror ideas. You usually got to wait or, you know, go up to Alamo Draft House, which is a great place, but it's only like once a month. You know, this is one location with a lot of different, diverse, ingenious films.
Can I ask you a question? Did you hear the opening of our interview? Did you hear the heartbeat? Did you hear the heartbeat?
Yes, I did hear the heartbeat.
You know, that was not, you know, recorded. That was me creating that on the mics. Here we go. We're gonna close off with that.
My personal beatbox.
Rob Bruce.
Did I hear a murmur?
Rob Bruce, thank you so much for calling in. This week, September 22nd, 23rd, 24th, New Jersey HorrorCon begins. Check us out, and the Wiseguyz will be there.
Don't you forget it.
515 US 1. Isley, that's right, at the Renaissance Woodbridge Hotel. Check out, look for Rob Bruce. Ask him any questions you want to know about HorrorCon. And Ryan Scott Weber, we'll see you there, Rob. Thank you so much for calling in. Rob Bruce, everybody.
Thank you, Rob Bruce. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, here we go. HorrorCon, exactly. Dare to be scared.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for calling in. This is going to end the show. We want to thank the Sicilian guy for coming in. The Sicilian guy, comedian, much luck into you and all that you do. We're going to try to make as many shows as we can.
Thank you.
Also, we want to thank Hunter Hayes, musician and Emmy Award. Hunter Hayes, bringing in the Emmy Award. We also want to thank Ken Sagoes for calling in. Ken Sagoes. We also want to thank our buddy Sal the Zip, Big Apple Promotions, NWA, Saturday, September 23rd from the Sports Domain Academy. Check him out, and we'll be there also. Everybody from the Wiseguyz Show. We also want to thank Rob Bruce, and we want to thank everybody for listening in on Facebook Live, our full video. Thank you, everybody, for helping us out, and we want to also mention our sponsors, just to thank them. Biofactor Home Security Consultant LLC, and Juice Beach. Check them out on Facebook and go to their Facebook pages. Find their ways.
Thank you, Freddie, for the pizza.
And pizza, Sicilian night. Let's all get up. Everybody, come on. Let's say goodbye. This is the Wiseguyz Show. We'll see everybody at HorrorCon. New Jersey HorrorCon. The countdown ends and starts on Friday.
It keeps spinning.
Thank you, everybody.
Around.
Thank you.
Adios, everybody.
Arrivederci. Ciao.
Ciao. Oh, cut it. Postage.
Arrivederci.
Oh my God, I lost.